Good morning. Welcome to your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Continue with some unsettled weather as we continue to have that coastal low sitting off the coast as we move throughout the day today, but we will see things start to improve going into the middle of the week. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we can see that low is still in the relatively same spot that it was yesterday, lingering off the coast with some rain showers continuing to rotate through the area. Otherwise, high pressure and control for most of the eastern part of the country. If you take a look at the current weather, as of 8 a.m. this morning, we are overcast at 1,000 feet with a wind out of the north-northwest at 14 knots with some gusts up to 19 knots. We are currently in a wind advisory and expect to continue to do so as we go throughout most of the day. We'll likely see those wind gusts pick back up moving into the afternoon. We are seeing some gusts up to about 30 miles per hour out on the island as well. But otherwise, temperature at a cool 48 degrees with relative humidity at 87%. Take a look at the current local radar. We do see plenty of showers, mainly light showers that are just kind of rotating through the area and just north of the area. That will continue as we go throughout the day today, keeping chances of rain in the area continuing into the early morning hours for Wednesday. If we take a look at the current visible satellite, we see some of the rotation with that low pressure and those clouds rotating through the region and keeping things cloudy as we go throughout the day. Likely won't see much sun until we get into either late in the day Wednesday or into Thursday. Otherwise, slightly breezy winds across the Delmarva Peninsula, much lighter elsewhere, but again, along the coast, we're seeing those stronger wind gusts up to 25 to 30 miles per hour. If you look at short-term high-resolution models, see how things play out as we go throughout the day today. We see that we'll continue to see light rain showers and maybe a few more moderate rain showers rotating through the area as we go throughout the day today. And it'll start to become a bit more isolated and scattered as we get into the overnight and early morning hours for our Wednesday. And that trend will continue along with a trend in weaker winds as we get into our Wednesday, with just a few isolated showers continuing in the area, as well as lighter wind gusts as we get into the day on Wednesday. And then we see that the low will start to weaken and exit the area off to the east, and that will continue the trend towards clearer weather, likely still overcast as we start the evening hours Thursday, and then we'll see that trending towards a more partly cloudy sky as we get into the day on Thursday with some better, more pleasant, seasonable conditions. So if we take a look at the 24-hour weather vision chart, we do have red for precip as we go throughout much of the day today and tapering off to an orange, going through the overnight hours down to yellow to start the day on Wednesday, as we do expect basically on and off light showers to be pushing through the area as we go throughout the day today. And again, those will become more scattered to isolated as we go through the overnight and into our day on Wednesday. Expecting north-northwesterly winds 14 to 19 knots as we go throughout the day today, with gusts up to 27 to 28 knots as we go into the afternoon hours, and then we'll see those gusts weaken a bit as we go through the overnight hours, with some gusts up to 23 to 25 knots out of the northwest through the overnight hours, and they will again taper down as we get into the morning hours for our Wednesday. So we do have some orange and red risk, particularly red as we get to the afternoon hours, and then back down to orange and yellow as we go into the overnight hours. We do have yellow across the board for our reduced ceilings and visibilities, as we expect just to maintain fairly low ceilings as we go throughout the day today, around 1,000 to 1,500 feet. And then again, with those showers, we do have a chance to see some reduced visibilities and those ceilings drop a bit, continuing throughout today and into the overnight hours. Otherwise, expecting a high around 55 today, with that temperature just maintaining in the low 50s as we go into the evening hours, and then could see it tick up a couple degrees as we get into the morning hours to 56 as we start the day on Wednesday, but expecting a low around 53 as we go through the evening hours. At the moment, tides are running 1 to 2 feet above normal. If we take a look at the next couple of days, Wednesday, another cloudy day, slightly breezy, but lighter than what we have been seeing, and likely lighter than today, but we are yellow for our wind advisory above 25 knots, as we could see some stronger gusts, particularly in the morning. And then we'll have that chance of some isolated rain showers again, more so in the morning hours. And as we go throughout the day, we'll see those chances diminish as well as those winds continue to weaken. But otherwise, a high expected around 65. We do have that yellow for those chances of precip as well as those reduced sealants and visibilities. As we go into Wednesday evening, expecting to start off overcast, and then again we'll have that clearing trend as we go through the evening hours, becoming partly cloudy by the morning hours, early morning Thursday. But we'll have a slight chance of seeing some patchy fog or low clouds in the area, but otherwise seasonable. With a low of 53, we are yellow for the reduced sealants and visibilities with that slight chance of patchy fog and low clouds. As we go into Thursday, we'll see some pleasant weather return to the area with partly cloudy skies to possibly mostly sunny at times, but otherwise a seasonable day, warmer with a high of 72 and green across the board for our weather risk. Well, that will wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.